We're bad at video games. Welcome back to Batman. Last time on Batman, the Telltale Series.
Damn it.
Bruce is in a pickle.
I can never get that voice as good as you can do it. Like, mine just kind of slowly slides into Skeletor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, last time on Batman. Bruce is in a pickle. And his parents were the pickle.
The boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be
All right.
mistake.
So this is
recap.
after the party.
Press conference. This is a press conference where then the press pressed him on pressing things, and he was under pressure
with a pressed suit.
Yeah. Because
So
they
wait,
found
so all the
press...
boxes in here, they're setting up for the press conference, or this? Wait, no.
This is after the press conference.
Right. Okay.
Where they find out that the Falcones may have.
Oh, and that reporter was being all like,
what do you expect to find?
"But the Wayans
Press.
has been doing some stuff." And he was like,
Yeah,
I don't.
It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it.
So the cops are investigating him now for
As long as he's mayor, he calls
for
the shots.
corruption.
You know what's interesting that I'm just realizing right now is
Hill
that
has a history of making his
the
opposition
general image of
disappear.
Gordon,
Rumors
Detective
and
Gordon,
allegations,
doesn't
Mr.
really
Wayne, that's
change
all.
that much via
But
the
if they
animated
become
versions. I
fact,
mean, his
I'll
depiction
handcuff him
changes a
myself,
lot
same
in
as
the
any other.
live-action
I don't
versions.
know how your neck ended
Yeah.
up
But
mayor
the
of
artists,
shopping
whenever
plaza.
he's
Here we are.
animated or drawn,
Hill
they don't really
knows
take
if
a
I
lot of
go down,
liberties with
Harvey's
his
campaign
body
goes
and
down
face shape.
That'd be a real shame.
Whereas, as we've seen
That's the
earlier
only
with
DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick.
Harvey Dent,
Mayor, I think he can finally turn
they
things
do
around
whatever
for
they
us.
want with his body. Like, he
For all our
looks, he
sakes.
looks thin,
You've
he
got
looks like he
nothing to
goes to
hide.
the gym, or he looks like, he just looks like a
Yeah.
normal kind of run-of-the-mill dude.
In the animated series, he was like kind of black, and then straight up, and then in Batman and the '89 Batman, he was literally black. He was what was his face? Billy D. Williams. But they never quite got the Two-Face with that. And then he was Tommy Lee Jones. But
Yeah, with the live action.
yeah,
ones.
but Jim Gordon's pretty consistent. I guess the least consistent one is in Gotham, but that's only because he's super young.
Take whatever you want.
Ooh.
You don't have to do this.
Uh-oh. Murder. Here we go. It's a Batman story, so we have to see the Waynes get murdered every single time. Although I do kind of like that. That one was kind of cool.
Bruce?
This depiction of it?
Yes.
I didn't mean
Yeah.
to interrupt.
They
That-
didn't
that's the
outright
reporter.
show.
That's the reporter, right?
Yeah, I think it's Vicky Vale. Yeah.
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Really going for the record, huh?
Jace.
It's weird how
Listen,
familiar Vicky
Bruce,
Vale is as a
A
name,
scandal
but
surrounding a beloved
she's
family
not
like yours
as prevalent
captures
of a
the public's
character
attention.
as like Lois
I
Lane
can help you
is,
get the right
for example.
kind of attention. Through my connections
Well-
at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Dig
think
up
she
whatever
showed up
you need to fight
ever in the animated
I
series.
appreciate.
Oh,
the
no,
offer,
she 100%
but
did. She totally
trying to
did.
Say,
I don't
But-
remember. I don't remember
But it's-
her.
Instantly makes you look bad.
She's blonde.
I get it. So let me see.
But no, she was
Oh,
she was
okay,
totally in
okay,
it.
okay.
The Gazette received
She's
this
usually
supposed
blonde. This is
evidence
interesting
like every other
depiction of her
media
that
outlet.
she's
And it's all
not.
hearsay.
Um,
Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred.
But
of
it's
proof.
also
still allegations.
because
like
Batman
this
can't have love
magically
interests,
appear.
kind of.
Someone is going after.
not
But no,
the
but really, that's
reporters.
why.
Me.
Yeah,
Obviously,
but,
the sender didn't identify themselves.
Superman is supposed to.
No idea who it could
Batman's a loner,
be.
as
No
much as
one's
he
even
possibly
done their
can
due
be.
diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble. They grabbed the ball and ran.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket.
So he
crashed
can't.
Harvey's
I guess
office
the
and
closest he
pretty much
comes.
said,
I mean,
"Hop in."
he can't have a
Maybe
normal
he
love
thinks putting
interest.
a
I
little
guess
fear in you will make you jump.
it's got to be either
It
Selina
won't.
or
But
Talia al
tonight,
Ghul,
this scandal will be
But those are
broadcast to
not,
every screen
like,
in Gotham.
regular
Everyone.
citizens.
This isn't my first
Like
time
Lois
seeing
Lane.
you.
I mean, even she's
I
a
know
celebrity,
you
but
change.
she's like a
And go on
regular
the record,
person.
right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what
So
matters.
this
not
Telltale
wild
series is kind of doing a crazy
record
thing with
then.
their writing right now, in which they're
Whenever you're
setting
ready.
up a lot of different plot points, and it's interesting
Whoever
to me how
fabricated
they're
these
going
lies
to
about my
resolve
family,
all
they will
of them.
get what they deserve. Understood.
Oh.
That's exactly what the
Because
people
like
of
we've got
Gotham
the
need to hear.
Falcone thing, we've got whenever they have Harvey Dent in a room, like that's always foreshadowing as far as like, uh-oh, when's he gonna get half his face blown off?
You're gonna beat this.
Yeah, full Harvey Dent
Wayne's
is.
always come out on top.
And then
It's
we've got
foreshadowing.
this reporter that could also be tied with the Falcone deal, so that's kind of maybe one plot point, but they could throw in some other stuff in there that might be a whole different
smoke.
plot point.
A fire is
We've
heading
got
for
the
Yeah.
Penguin
Batman.
and his whole vendetta. So that's already 4
nothing but
things
support
on my
them,
list
even in
right
its
now.
darkest
And then
days.
Catwoman
Yeah.
and her burgle
On the anniversary
situation.
of
We
your
don't know if
parents,
she's
it's not a
a plot point
coincidence.
in and of herself where she's tied in with
Harvey's the
something.
district attorney. He should have told me this
She's
was
not.
coming.
I don't think she's tied in with
Then
this
find
right
out
quite
why
yet.
she
She's just always in the Batman story. But I don't know.
That's
Maybe
5.
We'll see.
Yeah, but that's 5 different plot points that, you know, I don't know how they're connected or if they're gonna get resolved individually, or you know, it's so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
And then, God forbid, they introduce anyone else like Victor Freeze or something.
Well, right. I think, but that's kind of what's cool about the Telltale games is it isn't just a single linear story, because that's not what real life is like. That's not what good stories are. Oh, wow, that paper just kind of appeared out of nowhere. Bah!
Well,
Oh,
that's,
boy.
what you get,
What's
that's
going
what you get at 30
Wait,
frames
does this
per
have to do with
second.
what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is.
That's gross. That's nasty.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
then the
yeah.
cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises.
This manner of
Computers,
dialogue
hard
is
drives,
not very
files,
Bruce
son of a
Wayne-like to
bitch.
me.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this.
Like
I
he's
swear.
kind of
Exactly.
losing his cool
Hill
right
totally
now, and that's
blindsided
not
me on this one.
how I'm used to
God damn it.
listening to Wayne.
He has no right to issue
Well,
search
also
warrants without
remember
my
that
okay.
I'm making the
Well,
choices.
that's just not good enough, Harvey.
Well, right, but even then, he
I'll
he
look
could
into this,
deliver it a
I
little more
swear.
calmly, I feel.
I just
Well,
don't
but it's
get
all
it.
deliberate. But it is
Why would
deliberate,
Hill
though.
stick his
All
neck
right.
out over
Because
this?
he's
Just
doing this to
tangle you up in
get
some
Harvey to
frivolous
get him
investigation?
answers.
It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce.
Easy, Bruce.
God, what a
Easy. Take it easy.
Bruce, I wish I could
Hey,
just make this
Chancho.
go away, but I'm
Take
not
it
sure if I
easy.
can. If I get in the way of this investigation,
How
I would
tempted
be
are
able to
you every
spin it
once
as a
in, or
conflict of
like, what's
interest.
the ratio of temptation to
wouldn't be
just
good for
let
either
the
of us.
bar go down and
It
not
would
have a
jeopardize the
selection?
entire campaign.
Then I'll go it alone.
Every
Resources
time.
to fight this.
But I mean,
Wouldn't
like,
mind
what's
you,
the
Bruce.
ratio, like, of
I'll
those
do whatever I
selections? Like,
can
is
to
it
help.
just like a
There you are.
25%, or
Hey, you.
is it like a
Sorry.
75%?
I
But
got a
you're just
habit of
like,
being
but I
late.
think this is a
No,
better
no, just-
option.
Glad you made it.
It's really contextual. It's not.
Uh-oh, goggles.
It really depends. Uh-oh.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend.
Oh.
This is Selena.
Ooh,
Yes,
I know who
I hope I'm
Selena
not
is.
interrupting anything.
Yes, of course it is.
I think we've met before.
There's very
You
few
do look
people that have
familiar.
goggle impact
Everyone
bruises.
knows who Bruce Wayne is.
Yeah.
Do they?
It's only on one,
Pleasure to
though.
meet you, Miss.
Kyle.
Well,
Kill?
Batman is right-handed.
It's a strong grip you've got there.
Well, but even
Don't worry.
also most people shake.
I'm
It's
not gonna fall.
rude to shake with your left hand.
Sorry. Selena's new to town. I've been
Oh,
showing
you
her
meant
around
because she
Gotham,
punched her in the.
introducing
Gotcha.
people.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
Meet anyone?
They have those?
Not really.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't all been as welcome.
A man shaped
I
as a
was mad.
bat, perhaps?
I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk
Huh.
home alone. I should have called you a car.
That's always a weird
Well, I
power
sure hope
play
whatever
to
he
like
took wasn't
wrap your
too
arm
valuable.
around your
Actually,
like
it
significant
was.
other,
Yeah.
but keep eye
It's probably
contact
long
with the
gone by
person
now.
across the table.
Whatever that idiot took.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Mine.
These were important materials.
Yeah, you're right. It is a power play.
I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
Yeah, does Selena Kyle have a day job?
I doubt it. In my business,
Like ever?
people aren't very forgiving. At least I'm not the only one who's taken.
I don't know.
That press conference?
I don't know.
We've got
Yes.
it under control.
Do you?
I actually don't know.
Hold on.
I'll handle it.
While you're playing a video game, I
Someone
have
at my
the power
office has to
Google
know what's
stuff.
going on.
That's true. If this weren't
Excuse me a moment.
a ticking time bomb where I always have to be paying attention and provide an answer, I would look it up too.
Yeah, if I look back and I see you've messed up on something, then I'm going to be angry at you.
Stum. Hey, baby. I think you have birth of. I have birth of too.
Nice to meet the real you.
Yeah.
She's like only one of 3 people that actually know who Batman is, right?
Yeah.
Is there a fourth?
This explains
Well-
a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor,
I mean, there's.
the toys.
Well, actually, does
Yeah,
Ra's
no, there's-
Al Ghul actually know who Batman is? It's just his daughter,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Not to
No,
mention
Ra's al Ghul knows exactly who he is.
everyone in this
I thought it was just
cafe.
his daughter.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to
Yeah.
hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you.
To be fair, I hate you because you're a burglar, not because you're a woman.
I'm curious about something, though.
To be fair, I hate you because
I do what I
you
do
beat
for
me.
money, but
You
you're
beat me up.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. You're mean.
What's your excuse?
You're a mean lady.
I have to. But you.
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing.
So, I mean, Alfred, obviously, then Robin, the whole
You
Bat
have
family.
something that
So,
belongs to me.
Oh yeah, but I mean like people
want
outside
it
of
back.
Wayne Manor.
This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the
yeah,
man's
outside
place?
of the Bat family,
clients
it's
prefer
it's
their
Ra's al
name
Ghul,
confidential.
Talia al Ghul,
They don't know
and
who I
Selena
am. I
Kyle.
don't know who they are.
But you know why.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive,
That's
it's
pretty
gonna
much-
cost a lot
Only
more.
recently did they establish
Sounds
that
like you
now
made your
Joker
bet.
knows
No,
who
we've made this
Batman's
bet, and I'm
identity
not
is
gonna lie
in
it anymore.
the animated
You owe me.
Harley
If they
Quinn
don't get what they
series.
want, there will be
But they did it for a
consequences.
laugh, not really to
I don't
establish
like
any canon.
consequences.
Well, there's been a theory for a long time that Joker has always known it was Bruce Wayne, and he doesn't
You
care.
can give me back the
It's not
drive.
about that. It's
Not possible.
That'd be a cool.
not about
that'd be
who
a
he
cool
is.
thing.
It's about his rules.
I don't have a lot of time. My employer.
Or he knows who he is, but he would
Drop it
never
off.
tell anybody else because then that ruins the fun for him.
address. Now.
No.
Yeah, I
Give
don't
me
think she
the
actually
drive.
has a day job. She just does all these she's just a burglar for hire.
You're just going to have
And that's
to
how
trust
she
me.
makes
I don't do
100% of her
trust.
income.
Well, it's a mix of
I guess I'm screwed.
different
either way.
variations. She's been just a straight
My
up cat burglar,
contact.
but also
He'll be expecting a cat.
like a con
Like
artist.
that.
When are you supposed to
Um,
meet him?
Like an
15
infiltrator.
minutes ago.
That's what she was. She was a mix of that in the
Everything
Christopher
okay
Nolan
here?
movies, I think.
So she's basically.
You tell me.
So she's
I have
basically
my
Yeah, she's just
like
in
so
Dark
she's
Knight
not
Rises.
really like a
Gonna
burglar.
straighten
She's
everything
mostly
out.
like a spy.
I feel
Like
better
she'll
on
go
that.
in and she'll steal
But also-
key items and then leave.
Sorry, but I've.
But
gotta
also
run.
with like
Yeah, or
Okay.
she'll
I
create a
should stay
con
for a
to
drink?
scope it out.
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink.
I'd
Her
love
like
to,
her
but
I think
I've
her
got another
day
appointment and
appearance
I
is
really don't
basically
wanna be late for it.
she's
Oh,
just
all right
some
then. Don't forget to join me
arbitrarily
soon.
rich socialite, and that's her day job. But really, it's because she cons people and steals from people. All right, so we're gonna help her, I guess. There's something.
Well, it doesn't sound like we're avidly gonna, stomp on all her dreams and stuff. It sounds like she's also kind of in a pickle.
She's wrapped up in something that's bigger than she can handle.
Plus, she still has one of our gadgets.
True. Yeah. And I mean, we are a hero. Like we have to.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse.
He
No
helps
sign of
people when they
Catwoman's
need help.
contact.
Okay.
It's quiet.
Too quiet. Me.
Stay on guard.
Ouch, my knees.
Ah, superhero landing.
Yeah. Ooh, it's tough on the knees. Oh, I gotta move.
Oh, I actually have to play this game.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot of literal movement. It's just been answer questions and
This wasn't a handoff.
panic.
It was a massacre.
Move the cursor. Ooh.
I
They're
have to
deed.
count the pieces.
Oh,
Good lord.
an octopus exploded.
Yeah,
That's
what
what
the
I'm gonna
heck kind
find
of what the heck kind of an
Gordon,
explosion is
Eastside
that?
Docks, warehouse
I think
130.
it's just scorch marks.
I don't know, man. Fire doesn't get that much of a width. Something dropped, I think. Oh no, wait, look at look at the scorch, or not.
I want to change. Yeah, controls. Sorry, real quick. Oh no! There we go. Turn this off. I normally have invert Y on, but it's doesn't actually help in this because it's not so much that I'm looking. There. Oh, that's so much better. Now it's a cursor. Scorch marks. Beep beep beely boop. Enhance.
It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive.
Psychoactive.
No, they're not really bringing in
Be
Scarecrow, are
very
they?
careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Yeah, they probably will.
On for further analysis.
I have. So I should say that I have played this before, but it's been a long time.
So
Nothing
that's
left to bear.
Two-Face, Catwoman, Penguin,
Guts.
the mob in general, and now they've got either classic Joker or
Exploded,
Scarecrow.
Did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
Chemicals themselves
The
were
mythical
inert, not explosive.
Batman ability
Well, it
to
appears to have made everything
recreate
move.
crime scenes.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
That's crazy to think that the components themselves weren't explosive, but just the impact itself, like obliterating a nearby object.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
White
Rose. Okay. That could be
Falcone's
yeah,
calling
Falcone.
He's been busy as of late.
Oh, it is Falcone, right?
Send the drones,
What is
but
I thought
I
what's his
wanna know
face?
everything.
Sionis.
Good thinking, sir.
Black Mask has a calling card thing too. I can't think of it though. Ooh. Oh, dead mercenary. Oh boy.
That bad?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's eye.
Are that claw
Pocket?
marks?
Let's see what they've got in their pockets.
Skyline Club.
Skyline Club. All right.
They owe me money. Look at his face again. Are those claw marks?
Face smashed,
Yeah.
throat torn open.
So, not natural
Ooh.
causes then.
Ooh. The burnt cop. Oh, I gotta
There's a lot of.
examine. Jesus. Burnt head.
Badly burned. But the damage seems to originate
From inside his skull. Jesus.
What did this?
That's awesome.
Yeah, that doesn't
Metals.
sound familiar.
Metals.
What are you doing with that?
Beep.
Ah! No! No! Oh god, like a turkey. I'm sorry, what is this tool supposed to do?
Supposed to find the bullet?
Well, hurry up and find it already. Stop mummifying him.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do though.
Didn't it have some instructions in the upper left-hand corner of the screen?
Yeah, but they went away really fast.
Don't the developers of this game know that it takes at least what was it, 5 seconds for the human brain to be able to register text on a screen?
What? Why? All now? It's just out of nowhere, just like, okay, now it works.
Sensors say it's an
Just let me
incendiary.
jiggle this around a little bit.
Phosphorus resident.
Yeah, that's
This
a
could
big
have
thing to just
superheated the
jiggle
contents of the
around too.
canister.
Causing the
I mean-
aforementioned boom.
Alright, so
dead.
it's not. So it was. So it's from an incendiary bullet, not from any sort of chemical or
Blood.
But it hits
reverse
something.
Mr. Freeze
Bits of
stuff.
human
Yeah.
flesh.
You mean Firefly? Yeah.
Who
Alright.
uses incendiary rounds?
We're gonna see. Like, yeah. Huh.
What if it was just a crate of incendiary
think so.
bullets?
No proof.
Hmm. Well,
Are you
that'll...
able to go behind this warehouse shelf and see if there's anything back there?
Yeah, we'll see that in a sec.
Ah! What? Through his hand?
No.
Oh, no, he was saying that that didn't make sense. Right?
Yeah. A face? No. Probably not.
Well?
Never seen a bullet do that.
Oh.
Mm.
So you're basically trying to link up the things to try to make sense of what happened?
Yeah. Let's see if we can go over here. Oh, hey, oh! And mercenary, we didn't look at him, I don't think.
I've seen these outfits before.
Huh.
Same mercs that broke into City,
City Hall, okay.
It's the Punisher.
Shipping container.
The
Ooh,
canister
okay.
exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
Okay, so
For
something
once,
blew
I'm
up
glad you
here.
arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Yeah, thanks, Alfred. You're being real helpful. Yeah. Why?
My mind seems to remember an interaction with him and Alfred in which he was fighting Victor Freeze and he was experiencing hypothermia and he was just like, Alfred, like, are those new enhancements
Looks
in
like
this
a
version of
bullet
the suit? And he
stuck
goes,
to
no.
this.
So my advice to you would be to not get hypothermia.
Pure normal.
He's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Interest
thanks.
melted.
Okay, alright, so the point of entry of this thing is melted. Which means... Incendiary bullet! Ha 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 ha! Come on.
Find a connection.
Yes.
Yes.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't
Oh,
find
that's
that
what
at
the
the local
canister
gun
looked
store.
like.
It appears.
See, I was imagining a
warranted.
crate of stuff that blew up.
Why did it suddenly go all the way up to the top?
Because wasn't the canister dropped?
Oh, was it?
I thought that's what the story was. Was that it wasn't like it, like, why would a canister of explosives just be sitting in the center of this warehouse? Like, shouldn't it would have been placed there, right?
Maybe.
Well, so now that you have that connection, can't you connect some other things and try to...
Oh. Pallets?
Canisters were stored.
Pallets.
Canisters. Of
They're
what?
made of wood. A lot of wood.
Yeah, see, so the canisters were there. One of them was dragged over to where
It's
it
a
was
cop.
eventually shot and
The force
exploded.
grows thinner every day.
Damn you, my greatest enemy, invisible walls.
Curse you, zeros and
All right.
ones.
Bloody hands. Oh, 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 oh. He ripped up his face. Maybe?
Really?
A cop shredded
Yeah,
his
yeah,
hand to
yeah,
pieces,
yeah, 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 yeah.
barehanded.
That's fucking, that's metal.
What would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Yeah, so that sounds like Scarecrow.
All right. Nerve agent.
You know, you'd imagine that, like, Batman would have, like, a direct, like, link to, like, the Arkham database just to, like, figure out, oh no, this is pre-Arkham as an asylum, right?
Yes. Well, no, no. Arkham is, it's just a mental hospital. It's not for the criminally insane yet.
Well, right, but I mean, like, but... So my initial thought was you'd imagine that he would have, like, a direct link to them somehow to figure out, like, who's still in residency and who's, like, quote-unquote escaped or been
I don't think,
released
yeah,
for some reason.
I don't think it's not his people. It's not his.
But right, so but in this timeline right now, it's not that yet, right?
Right.
Okay. I wonder how they're gonna get there, or if they're gonna establish that in this game at all.
I don't know.
So
1-0.
what are we looking for now? We're trying to look for. So we found the bullet, right? We found the path of the bullet. So now we need to link that to. So we're trying to find where the bullet was fired. Is that the goal?
Maybe.
Because we kind of know that the container that exploded had a nerve agent in it. A bullet came through, exploded it, releasing the nerve agent into the room. The cop went mad, scratched up that dude's face, but then got shot in the head? Wait. Now I'm confused. Because the same... Okay, so there was a bullet, right? Bullet that came from where you're walking right now, went through a canister, canister exploded, but then entered the dude's head and like burned it from the inside out. But that was before, or that was after the nerve agent took over his head and he was scratching the crap out of that mercenary's face. Does that make sense?
Yes. Unscorched area. There we go. Finally, something different.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
A truck.
Well, that's gonna be this guy right here, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Well, but the tires don't suggest that. Are you able to identify the tire tread marks?
No. Oh, maybe. Oh, the tire trim? Maybe.
Yeah, see. See how they go away from where that thing is?
Yeah. Let's see. Just does anything, maybe? Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Drove off after the
Put it
explosion?
together.
Yes.
Yes. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Code leaving his rose here.
Okay.
This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move.
But...
Stealing the chemicals.
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence.
Yeah.
Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned them down.
One of them got a whiff of the agents.
Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive
Yeah.
agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands
Ugh.
and was put down.
And it was a
Same sniper,
second
same
bullet?
Same
type of
sniper,
bullet.
same type of bullet. Yeah.
Looks like Falcone's men.
So there was a
got what they
guy.
wanted.
There was a guy up on the catwalk up there, which means I probably have to go up there.
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop. The shooter could only have a clear shot from there,
Yep.
there, or there. And would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Skimmers.
Right,
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're only allowed to search one. Choose wisely. Is this a skimmer?
Yep. Skibbly dim dim dimmer.
That looks
Both
like a thing
targets
that could
could have
have
been
been
shot
in
from here.
Space Quest.
No phosphorus trace.
No phosphorus trace. Space. Oh, Space Quest. Nice.
Next?
Yeah. Alright. Go ahead and start skimming, skibbly dimmer dimmer bimmer.
Ooh, that looks phosphorus.
Ooh. Phosphorus. Phosphorus. Spots for you. Spots for me.
We have a winner.
Yes, I'm the winner.
Ooh. Say that again, Bruce. That sent chills down my spine.
We have a winner. My God. Cigarette. Killing time. Killing joke. Maybe.
This is the right spot.
Ooh, an
So where did he
perfect
go?
fingerprint. Yeah. Phosphorus trace residue.
Trace stops here.
Okay.
He should be nearby.
Found
Yeah.
There he is.
What? How did the sniper get got?
I don't know. Snippity snip snapped on somebody? Somebody snippity snip. Oh no, he fell. Ah!
My turn.
He's still
Don't make
alive.
me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I'm telling you nothing.
Nothing. You can't make me talk.
You didn't do this alone. Where are the others?
Yeah. Long gone.
You won't
Silver.
find him. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Hell yeah. I'm the bitch. I'm Batman.
It's true what they said about you. You're a friggin' animal.
No, yes.
Give me a
Time to live up to my reputation.
Oh, I kind of wish I had just not said
You know you
anything.
can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside.
Yeah.
Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, I thought that was his head.
Tell me.
I was gonna be like, dang.
The Catwoman.
You never start with the
Catwoman.
head, Batman.
Had the container
The victim gets all
All
fuzzy.
fuzzy.
So we had to find it ourselves.
See?
Container by container.
Okay, so it's Catwoman.
Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
Wow, he broke
We
real
were paid to
fast.
steal and not ask questions.
Yeah.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals. There's some kind of explosive. A weapon. I don't know. Falcone said he'd use them soon.
Used where?
That's all I know. I swear. I swear. I told you everything I know.
Yes. Suck a butthole, dude.
Again.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are
Oh.
cops.
Get an ambulance in here.
I think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Send the cleanup unit to the docks. Warehouse 133.
In the flyaway. Da-da-da-da-da.
I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance too.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
Batman.
Batman. Yes? I mean... I guess we're...
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
I forgot that this is early on and we're not quite friends with Gordon yet. But, you know what we're not early on in is this episode. We're going to leave it, here. We'll come back and do more Batman-y things.
It's always to leave off on a pinata note.
Yeah. La piñata, Batman-yata. He's a very
You assume the
good...
persona of a bat, but you're not an animal.
Yeah,
You
we'll get
nearly
to...
killed a man tonight.
No, I didn't. He broke his arm. That was about it.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I. But
Yeah.
I did what you had to.
Yeah.
What cost?
But,
we both know
come
how
on,
this
get to a
argument
pause point so I can...
Especially now,
Stop.
during this
Pause?
preposterous attack on your
Yeah,
family.
but I don't know if it's
You
gonna
must show the world
autosave or
the
not.
true nature of a Wayne.
Yeah, alright.
Giving
No, you know what? I
everything
think
to
there's
the
a
city
checkpoint. We'll end it here. So we'll find out more what's going on and do some more mystery solving and Batmaning around. It's been... I don't think I ever introduced that this was Foxstarr. Hi, I'm Braveheart. But thanks for playing with us, and
Tune in next time to find out if we go further down the bat hole.
The bat hole.